Yo, what the fuck is this? Where's my beers? Bonzo, where's my beers? You fucking drank them? You drank all the fucking beers. What the fuck is this, a seltzer? What do I look like, a clown? Don't give me that look. Alright. I probably got some more in my flat. No. Hold on. No, not that one. No, fucking empty. Can't believe this shit. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Hold on. Fucking, hey, hold on. You get the big one. Oh, this one's never fucking empty. Oh, that's my gun. Hold on. Oh, shit. No, that one's fucking okay. Can't believe this shit. Hold on. Hold on. I got one in my head. Always one in the head. Very nice. Okay. Fucking nothing. Are you kidding me? Fucking bullshit. Ugh. This thing on? Hey, bartender, make me a loudmouth soup. I'm looking at you, Catman, dude. You never heard of it? You take the last of the drinks left on the bar, and you put them all in a big cup, and so it's free. When you serve it up to me. Thank you very much. Be sure to tip your bartender. Oy vey, my feet are killing me. I had to walk here because my Studebaker broke down again. I got this fucking Studebaker off a couple of Muppets. They said they were headed to Hollywood. The frog was funny, but the bear was a hack. Hot shoes. Anyways, I traded them an old jalopy and a kind of Chesterfields for it. Told them good luck. My feet are also hurting from my new shoes. They're Prada. As in, they probably should have checked my feet before I left the bowling alley this morning. Suckers. I got these pants from the set of Caddyshack. I was Ronnie's manager. He fired me halfway through the production. He's mad after that weekend in Tijuana, you know. You see, we went down there looking for broads. But what we found was a donkey show. Long story short, the tequila was dirt cheap and strong. Next thing I know, Ronnie's getting kicked in the fucking head by a donkey. Needless to say, he was very upset. He fired me on set, so I stopped by wardrobe to grab these pants before I left. To this day, I got no respect for him. And this shirt, I got it from the set of Magna PI. I was, top sales agent at the time, and one day I says to him, Tom, you're great, but your mustache isn't big enough. So, you need to grow it out more. And then he looked at me dead in the eyes and said, "You're fired." And then he grabbed his gun from the show and pointed at me, and he pulled the trigger and it went click. I was like, "Geez, Tom, you don't need to be so melodramatic. I'll go." So I stopped by wardrobe before I left and snagged a Hawaiian shirt. They never fucking, Anyway, this coat. I got this coat and tie from Wink Martindale, an old friend of mine. I was bartending at the Tiki bar and the manager there. And, the entertainment and the janitor. Sure, I lived in the boiler room, and occasionally I have to hit the boiler with a hammer, but it's a good job. Anyway, Wink was about 5 strawberry alley cats deep. He said, "Here, have these. The game show world is a hollow world of illusion where no one wins." And I was like, "Thanks. You want another strawberry alley cat, buddy? Or chocolate choo-choo? A bourbon bug's blood? This hat I got, it's the best hat I ever had. I got it from the Illuminati here. Not the Illuminati." That was a close one, Harvey. You know they'll do it if they find out about the Illuminati. You know what? It's 2019. Everybody knows about the Illuminati. Taco Bell made a freaking commercial about it, for Christ's sake. It's like Area 51. It's a buzzword now, So let me set this up. It was the summer of '69. Nice. It was me and my pal Ronnie. I was serving up some Singapore slings with mezcal on the side. Ronnie was coming to California at the time. He liked to sneak out and grab a couple of drinks at the Bahuka sometimes. I first met Ronnie working on the set of Bedtime for Bonzo. Yeah, Bonzo, what's up? After shooting wrapped up, I ran into Ronnie and Bonzo. I asked Ronnie, how much with the chimpanzee? He said, how much you got? I said, Connie Chesterfield's? He said, I like the cut of your jib. And he sold me the chimp. I'm pretty sure it wasn't his to sell, but no one said anything when I walked off the set with Bonzo, and we've been best friends ever since. Me and Bonzo, not Ronnie. Fuck that insufferable douchebag. Just kidding, folks. Am I right? Anyway, so Ronnie started talking about this place called Bohemian Grove. And I was like, are there orgies there? And he was like, better. And I said, count me in. Great, because I need a ride there tonight. No one can ever know about this. I was all like, all right. But I want to be back in time to watch the moon landing, bucko. And he said, cool, but we got to bring my friend Donnie. I'm like, Donnie fucking who? I said, Donnie Trump. He was just, here a few minutes ago. And let me check the back real quick, So I go behind the bar, and there's Donnie snuggled up with a big old bag of moldy tangerines I threw out a few days previous. So I kicked him, and he said, go away, I'm making out with my girlfriend. I say, Ronnie sent me. Donnie says, so we're going to the Grove now? I was like, yeah, I guess we're going to the fucking Grove now. So me, Ronnie, and Donnie all hop in the back of my jalopy. Donnie's in the back because he smells like vomit and trash. He mumbles something. Ronnie only has one testicle. I yell, shut the fuck up, Donnie. I roll down a window back there. I roll down all the windows and crank the AM radio. My favorite song by Joe Turner, Shake, Rattle, and Roll comes on, and I start slapping the side of the jalopy. And yell, it's gonna be a wild night, boys. So we get there, and my jalopy is smoking from riding for so many miles. Just the engine burned out. Some guy in a mask and a robe took my car. Some guy in a mask and a robe let us into the mansion. And then another guy in a mask and a robe let us into a big room with a bunch of guys in masks and robes. It looked like a hot tub full of oobleck, this thing, It's just like a big bubbling pool of green ooze. It smelled like cotton candy. It was the damnedest thing. Ronnie was sweating. Donnie still had an orange face from all those moldy tangerines. Pretty funny. The main guy in the mask steps forward and he says, one soul for one desire. Ronnie shoves me back real quick. Donnie, and, we're just like, what? So Ronnie jumps forward and he's like, I want power. Endless amounts of power. And I was like, calm down, Kipper. And then the pool sucked out his soul and zapped him with the lightning, and then Donnie jumped him and he goes, money. I want loads of money, my name. All in gold everywhere. And then the pool sucked out his soul and zapped him with the lightning. And also made his orange face permanent, which I thought was pretty funny. Anyway, so it comes to me. What do you desire? The guy says, Murray, is that you? And he replies, I have no idea what you're talking about. And I says, Murray, don't con me. I know that's you. You hired me for your niece's bar mitzvah. And, I did a bunch of inappropriate comedy and got kicked off stage in like 5 minutes. I did that joke. My dad, he had the butt cancer. He beat it, though. But rectum almost killed him. I got those looks, they threw me off stage. Anyway, ugh, Harvey. Take off that lizard mask. You look like fucking Gorn from that Star Trek fucking show. Give me that damn fez. What the hell are you doing here? He says, these two dinkuses needed a ride. So I says, for this, do you need my soul or just a soul? And before he can answer, I pulled a cocktail napkin out of my pocket and a pen and wrote down, I owe you one soul. And then tossed it into the pool. Murray said, hey, you can't do that. And I was like, I already did. And I wish to stop aging. I yelled and got hit with a lightning and people asked me, Harvey, how are you 85 and look like you're 35? And I always reply with, how dare you speak to me? And mind your own goddamn business. Anyway, in the background of all this, I keep hearing sacrifice, 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 and bam, 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 bam. So I look over to my right, and it's Richard fucking Nixon jacking off in the corner, mumbling sacrifice, 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 over and over again. I yell, hey, what the fuck are you doing? You're the president of the United States of America, you fucking creep. Get the fuck out of here, tricky dick. And well, the name stuck. Fuck him. Suck it to me, baby. I remember the first time I met old tricky Dick Nixon. I was about 10 years old. My father, Harold WallBanger, was stationed in the South Pacific. He was in the areas. And, he had a full-day office uniform made for me, and he would walk around the base with me, and I'd bark orders at him. Everyone loved it. So one day in 44, Nixon shows up. He walks by me and says, "They're recruiting him young these days, huh?" So I pushed him hard in the balls. Everyone cracks up laughing. And from that day on, I knew I wanted to be a comedian. So, after that, comedy was easy, because, fuck Tricky Dick. So, I run into Murray a few weeks ago, and he is old as fuck. And he says to me, it only works up to 50 years. After that, I was like, yeah. He said, "What happened to Ronnie?" And I was like, yeah, his grave is a transgender neutral bathroom. And Donnie? I said, "Oh yeah, that's not gonna end well." It's funny, I figured I'd die in an unfortunate surfing accident off the coast of Australia during the 50-year storm. But hey, you take what you can get. Joke's on him, though. The cabal took my soul years ago. Suckers. Anyway, you folks mind if I smoke? You see, back in the war, they had this special name for C4 packs called Harvey WallBangers. They used to call me the comedian. Hold on. Here's my lighter. Oh, motherfucker. God damn it, Bonzo. I swear this fucking chimp smokes more cigars than I do. But, speaking of chimps, Donald Trump. Sorry, I didn't mean to insult chimpanzees. Oh, what's that, sir? What's that? I couldn't hear you way in the back of your MAGA head. How about you go to the kosher deli and hang a salami, and I'll be down there to check your mother's roast beef tomorrow, to bang your mara. Ooh. Donald Trump is like a golf course built on top of a landfill. It tries to look good on the top, but it's just a big stinking pile of trash. The real reason he's building that wall, because he's a filthy stinking piece of trash. Hey you know why? Trash. He's like a pepperoni dog fart. He just lingers and stinks up the place. Folks, I'm broke. I've been juggling my finances for years, and boy am I arms tired. Trump is fundraising for whom? Every hard-working Mickey-Ficky American that just wants a slice of the pie instead of crumbs? He's a piece of trash. Ooh, this asshole has more coin than the Denver Mint. And all he can afford is a table full of fast food. Trump's like that shitty stepdad that forgot to pick you up after your Little League game. It's pouring rain out. And it's like 9 o'clock when he finally shows up, and he's like, "Sorry, kid, I was at the titty bar. And I lost track of time because there's no windows there, So he rolls up to McDonald's drive-thru, and he orders a bunch of food. And he asks what you want. He just throws a bag of food and says, "That's dinner for you and your ma. I'm going to go be home late." And, drops you off at the house, of course, forgetting that your mother works late shift. So you're on the front porch until like 3 in the morning with a bag of cold McDonald's. You see that, kid? Is everyone in America. And your mother, well, that's Lady Liberty. You again. Look, pal, I ain't got time to walk a crunchy pasta. Take a hike, Jack. The Trump dynasty? More like I hope Trump dies nastily. Armageddon? More like I'm getting out of here. Woo. Whenever I hear people talking about supporting ICE, I ask them, what does Gestapo's dick taste like? Sheep dip? I remember back in 1952, I was a 3-time world championship surfer. I used to frequent a place called the Black Watch Bar. And my buddy Duke, he wanted to name a drink after me one day. He used my nickname at the time, Vanilla Ice, on account of how smooth I was on the waves. It was not very popular. A few days later, I tell him, make a screwdriver and put some Galliano in it. And I use my real name. Harvey WallBanger is the name, and I can be made. Hey, mega hat chump. You're nothing but the hand-me-down son of a dishwasher, and that's all you'll ever be. No, but seriously, folks, I love Donald Trump. I haven't had this much presidential joke fodder since the Nixon administration. Yeah. All right, time for some real jokes, folks. You heard that new stuff on the streets? It's called ice. It's cooler than water. That only works in the wintertime, but whatever. Let's see here. But hey, what do you call a belt made of watches? A waste of time. Oh, man. Speaking of waste of time, meet 'em maids. I went to my favorite sandwich shop to get a couple of meatball hoagies. I pop in, order, grab them, come out like 5 minutes later to a $15 ticket. I see the meter maid walking up to the car. It's a tiny smart car, you know. I yell at them, smart car? More like you look dumb car. How do you start that thing, a 3-foot diameter Lincoln Penny? And as I drove off in my Studebaker, I spit on their windshield and told them, get a real job. I know it was you, Officer Timoteo. What a putz. Ooh, anyway. The other day I was clipping a couple of hits off a strip. And they were flying up somewhere in the room and I couldn't find them. Later on that night, a few hours later, I heard a faint voice say, dude, I think the humans are melting. Again? What do you call it when the devil has low blood sugar? Diablo beaties. I love yelling. Especially at ghosts. They try to punch you in the face and, it goes right through your head. It's hilarious. Anyways, I never use Woodstock. Unless I'm making wood soup. Is there such a thing as peppercorn on the cob? Folks, I was bored. And, when I got born, I was about a pair of deuces. One of them was an Uno card, though. But maybe, it was a wild card. So really anything can happen. Oh, boy. So, hey, what does a French bulldog say? Lay bark. Speaking of dogs, take my ex-wife, please. My ex-wife, Esther, she said my dick looked like a Tic Tac. So I says, come over here and I'll freshen your breath. You remember the Bahuka Tiki bar? It's a condo now. Hey, man, don't be cramping on my style, you dig? I'm just giving you a little roast cat, man, dude. I dig cat. Check this out. You, me, a couple of ladies, a couple bottles of champagne. I can dig it. If any of you ladies are interested, I'm shacked up to the Lazy Clown Motel tonight. Room 420. Hope to see you there, ladies. Before I go, I'd love to play you folks a song on my kazookalele. And I hope it's not a futile and stupid gesture. It's from my heart. My hat. This is usually the part where Bonzo comes and revives me, but he had another gig across town he had to get to, He's a very busy chimpanzee. Good night, folks. And remember, it's like I always used to say to Hunter, don't take any fucking guff from these fucking swine. Have a great night, folks. I'm gonna live forever. It's just a matter of time.